Klasse 8 Stuhler. Today we are going to learn from our Lexion 2 Grammatik. The prepositions we are going to learn. Now let's see first what is preposition. The preposition is a word which denotes the relationship between a noun or a pronoun and the rest of the sentence. When a preposition is used in German sentence, the effects of the preposition is on the article of the noun immediately following the preposition. Now see this first accusative preposition we will learn. Now student, preposition same we have used in English, for, then near, around. So all these preposition we are having in German also. So we are going to learn these prepositions. Accusative and dative case already we have learned. You know the article changes. So let's see how to apply those. Now the first is preposition mit dem dat, accusative. There are some, these preposition are also called as pure accusative preposition. Means what? Whatever will come after this preposition, you have to apply the accusative case. Means if the article is there, you have to change it to then. Okay, for the and for das, it remains same in accusative. Same if there is any possessive pronoun, that also you have to convert it into accusative, and personal pronoun also in accusative case if this preposition comes. Now there is a short form fugedo. If you just remember this, and there is one more of bis also which is not mentioned in this book. So these are all pure accusative prepositions. Okay, you just remember this be fugedo. These are pure accusative preposition. Let's see the full form of this. F. Now F is for, that is für. Ich kaufe ein Geschenk für meinen Vater. Now you know für, whatever will come after für, you have to apply accusative case. Original article is their Vater hai, so mine will change to meinen. Just en ending we have added. Same in the second example. Is there brief für mich? Is that letter for me? Now this is ich ka accusative personal pronoun is mich, which they have used here. Okay. So after this, see here I have written fugedo. So after that u is around people or places. For example, the Familie sitzt den Tisch. The family sits around the table. Das Auto fährt die Stadt. The car drives around the city. Has one more meaning, that is at time. For example, der Zug kommt 8 Uhr an. Uncommon is to arrive, so the train arrives at 8 o'clock. Or the second one, die Nachrichten kommen 8:30. The news comes at 8:30, that is 8:30. Okay, so this was the preposition, student. Now the next one is durch. Durch means through. Gehen Sie nicht durch diese Tür. Do not go through this Tür. Tür original is die Tür, which remains same in demonstrative pronoun diese. Second one, fährt durch das Dorf. He drives through the village. Okay, das Dorf remains das only. Now the fourth one, gegen, which has two meanings. First one is versus or against. For a person or a place we use. So the first example is, was hast du gegen mich? What do you have against me? What's your problem? B. Das Auto fährt gegen den Baum. The car dashes against the tree. And second meaning, around or time. So the first is, mein Freund kommt jeden Abend gegen 5. My friend comes every evening around 5 o'clock. And B1, gegen 1 esse ich zu Mittag. So around 1 o'clock I have my lunch. Das war gegen. Jetzt lernen wir ohne. Ohne is without. Ich trinke Tee ohne Zucker. I drink tea without sugar. Or ohne dich gehe ich nicht ins Kino. Without you I am not gonna go to the cinema hall. So du ka accusative personal pronoun changes to dich. Now the last one is very important. See, along. Now all this preposition, the above preposition we have learned. After the preposition, okay, we were using the accusative case. Now entlang is the exception. Only for entlang, before entlang, whatever will be the noun that we will, or personal pronoun, whatever that we will convert into the accusative case. So remember this. And this along is used with not used with the person, like I'm going along with my sister, mother, friend. No, we never use that with a person. Now see, if it is for places, we use er geht den Fluss entlang spazieren. He goes along the river for a walk. So der Fluss we have changed to den. Second, gehen Sie bitte die Ludwigstraße entlang. Please go along the Ludwig street. So these Straße remains the only. So these were our accusative preposition, students. Let's see any examples. No, they have given particular, it's a mixture they have given. Fine. So what you have to do, students, after after listening this video or watching this video, you are supposed to write your own example. Like all the accusative preposition, you have to write your own one example and you have to send it to me. Now let's learn the dative preposition. Dative articles we have learned. For masculine, neutral, it is them. For feminine, it is their. And for plural, it is then, and noun plus n. Okay. So the short form also here I have written. Yes, if you can see this. Herr Ausbeinack, Frau von Zeit zu mit gegenüber. If you will learn this, Herr and Frau, it's just for the rhyme. Okay, so if you learn this, it will be very easy to learn the pure dative preposition. Means whatever will come before, after this preposition, it will take dative case. For example, the first one, aus, made up of, from or out of. Now this from is from any country, city. Okay, so for that we use this from, and the exception is Schule, that is ich komme aus Schule. Schule is not a city or country, but that exception we use for aus. See the first example. Kommt aus Australien. He comes from Australia. Second, nimmt die Flasche aus dem Kühlschrank. So he takes the bottle out of the fridge. Der Kühlschrank changes to them. Third one, their ring is aus Gold. The ring is made up of gold. Now see, this aus has also meaning, from, and this von is also means the from. But this von when we use, student, when it is a local place or a person. And the first wala from, aus wala, if it is a city, country or a school, exception. Now let's see some examples of von. Kommt von der Universität. He comes from the university. Kommst du von dem Arzt? Are you coming from the doctor? So von plus them you can combine and make it von. Now see the next nach. Nach means to. If you are going to another city, country, adverbs of places or a direction. Now let's see how to use this. Fährt heute nach Jaipur. Jaipur is a city. So he is going today to the Jaipur. We use nach. Wann fahren Sie nach Japan? When you are going to go to the Japan. So Japan is your country. So we use nach. See, geht nach oben. Oben is upwards. He goes up. Okay, upstairs or something. So that this direction we use this. Exception is what? House. Now house is not a city, country. Okay, but for that we use nach. Geht jetzt nach Hause. Means now he goes to the house or home. Nach ka one more example is there. One more meaning, after, for a time. For example, nach dem Essen schlafe ich eine Stunde. After my meal, I sleep for a 1 hour. Or B, es ist Viertel nach 8. It is quarter past 8. Now, The same meaning as nak we have su, meaning is also two, but this we use as a person, we use for a person or a local places. Person means what? Doctor. Er geht zum Arzt. He goes to the doctor. The reason because he is ill. Okay. So zu plus them you can combine and make it zum. Sie geht zur Schule sehr ungern. Unwillingly she is going to the school. Okay, so school is a general place, local place, so we for that also we use zu. Die Schule hai, so it will become zu plus der zur. Now this zu ka example is exception is this house. So what is that? Sie bleibt zu Hause. She stays at home. And B, sie geht zu Fuß. She goes on foot. So for foot and Hause, if it is two, then we use zu. If it is nach Hause, that means she bleibt at home, or she geht nach Hause. She goes to the home. So here it was Hause and this is Hause. Remember the meanings. Now let's learn the fifth one. Mit. Companionship, means of writing on means of traveling. Means what? Companionship. Sie spielt mit ihrem Bruder. She is playing with her brother. Or means of writing means ich schreibe mit einem Kuli. I am writing with a pen. It's a means of writing. And means of traveling means the vehicles. Wir fahren nach Agra mit dem Zug. We are going to Agra with the or in a train. So that is your means of traveling. Now, students, never say ich wohne mit meinen Eltern. I live with my parents. No, that is not your home. You are living at their home. So for that we use wohnen bei Eltern. If you are living with your husband or wife, okay, in that case only we will use mit. Ich wohne mit meinem Partner or meiner Frau, meinem Mann. Okay, remember this difference. Now, if you are living at your parents' home, or what you will say? See. Wohnt bei seinen Eltern. He lives at his parents' home. That is not his own home. For example, this by, see the meaning. With, at somebody's place, under the care of, or near. For example, the first one. Ich bin bei Frau Müller zum Tee. I was at the place of, I am at the place of Mrs. Müller for a tea. And the third one, their Bahnhof is by their post, near of. The railway station is near the post office. Okay. So that was our by preposition, students. Let's learn the second last, seit, since. Seit einer Woche liege ich im Bett. Since 1 week I am lying in the bed. Und Nummer 2. Seit wann lernst du Deutsch? Since when you are going to learn German? And the last one. Now this is also the exception. Before this, same as entlang from accusative, we use the dative case before this preposition. Gegenüber means opposite to. Das Geschäft ist dem Stadion gegenüber. The shop is opposite to the stadium. So their stadion changes to them. Sitzt mir gegenüber. He sits opposite to me. Okay, so remember the position of the preposition and the noun which changes after that or before that. So that was the our preposition, student, accusative and pure dative prepositions we have learned. Now they have given here 3 exercises. One example I am going to solve for you. The rest you have to solve. The first one. Ich wohne mit oder bei meinem Onkel. Now you are living, as I told you, it's your uncle. It's not your life partner. So what we use? By. I am living at the place of my uncle. Okay. Now the second question, again preposition you have to write. War wirklich schön bei Ihnen. It was really nice or beautiful at the place of yours. By Ihnen matlab at your place. Third one. Ergänzen Sie die richtigen Endungen. Okay. comes to aus. Now aus is a dative preposition. Turkey ka article you should know, it's the Turkey, Turkey, so that's why the will change to there. Okay, so it will become comes to aus there Turkey. Now if you don't know the any nouns original article, you can download this app Leo, and on that you can find the original articles. Okay, so I hope students you have the accusative and pure dative prepositions are clear. In next video we will complete our Arbeitsbuch of Lektion 2. Till then, choose.